Hello, my name is Isabella Greene. Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to talk to you about a phenomenon that apparently is very common, more common than we know, but not very often talked about because it's a little strange or weird, and that is the phenomenon of Vanishing Twin Syndrome. Let's take a look at what it is. I actually just Googled it and found out that the proper scientific term is Vanishing Twin Syndrome. In my work and throughout my observations, through energetic work and observations of personalities and stories of the people throughout the history of my own professional experience, I started calling it Missing Twin Syndrome. And little did I knew that there is actually a scientific term that you can look up, and it's called the Vanishing Twin Syndrome. So how does it play out, what happens, and what are the symptoms of this common phenomenon? Very often we, people as mothers, are supposed to have twins. So in the womb, at the beginning of the pregnancy, there are two fetuses and two soul streams. But throughout various circumstances, the physical and non-physical nature, very often, apparently, one twin gets absorbed by the other. Literally, the physical body or the physical fetus absorbs the physical fetus of the second twin, but the souls remain. And so when the person comes out, when the person is born, there are various symptoms that might be observed, and the most common would be what we know as multiple personality disorder. The person is always referring, and it's very obvious in children, when the children are always referring to their missing brother or missing sister. They're talking to the missing brother or missing sister, or they have like an imaginary missing brother, missing sister. Well, that might not be missing at all, it might be the soul, and the second soul either gets absorbed into the same body, and so then we have a multiple personality disorder, meaning the person would speak as two different people from two different perspectives, or would experience intense duality in their reality, meaning something like perspective of two completely different people. Or the soul of the second twin, when the body is lost, would kind of hang out around the first twin, or around, and the parents too, and so the children who have ability to see would be able to observe that soul and interact with that soul and have the soul connection, because that's what was supposed to happen. Well, we all believe that what was supposed to happen actually happened, so perhaps this is a phenomenon of a non-physical relationship with the twin that is a physical, that was supposed to be a physical twin. I don't really know, but the fact is that one of the symptoms would be that. The bodies also come with an array of symptoms, and so the people that I've worked with shared with me the following symptoms. That they would have at the birth, usually that is visible at birth, sometimes throughout the life, sometimes that gets removed surgically, or sometimes it kind of vanishes on its own as the body of the child grows. And so at birth, sometimes you can find parts of the second fetus. There could be strange patches of the skin that were not supposed to be there, or additional organs, or sometimes even additional limbs like extra fingers, or strange shape of the head is very common. And in that case, if you touch that person's head, it would feel like two heads put together, right? And in this case, the symmetry of the face is lost. And if you take a picture of that person and look at the left side and the right side, it looks like there are two different features of different people together. So that is a physical visible symptom that usually stays. But one person told me that they had to, when they were born, there was a set of additional bone structure within their like leg or something that had to be removed. I don't remember exactly where, but it was in a really weird spot, and they never knew that, or they were never told by doctors that, you know, you were supposed to have a twin, or have two fetuses and one absorb the other. So that happens. And so another emotional aspect that comes with this is the constant longing for that lost soul, for that lost twin. In case of the children who are able to observe that lost twin, and that if that lost twin keeps hanging around the family, then as they grow up and very often their abilities shut down, they start experiencing that intense misplaced longing for the closeness that they cannot replace with anyone. They literally are unable to fill that gap with anyone, with friends, with lovers, with partners, within their own families. There's always that longing there, and that's the longing for that missing twin. In case of the person embodying both soul streams, I've observed a different phenomenon, and here, once the person understands what's going on with them and they're able to integrate both streams, then that person becomes exceptionally content because they have everything they need within their own body, within their own stream. They have all the company they want, they have all the presence they want, they have that connection, that closeness. And so these people tend to become super independent and really content. This especially shows within the people who have the twins that are of different gender. Let's say a boy is born and he had a twin sister that never made it. But that, when both souls are present within the same body, first of all, that person is going to be able to experience perspective, the female perspective, the complete contentment within themselves, because these people lose the drive to look for a physical partner or counterpart, because the female aspect of that twin is present within their own stream, and so they have it all going on. The opposite story is when the girl is born but the male brother is missing, and so in that case the female would experience herself as both boy and girl at the same time, and also feel that fulfillment, that they don't need an external part of that male energy or male soul present, because it's all present within one body. So but that is, these are rare cases. In most cases the longing is so intense because it's a sense of separation, it's a sense of loss that is experienced here, and just understanding how these things work and understanding this phenomenon might shed some light on types of behavior, and also just I think it's something that's good to know, because I have seen a pretty large number of these cases throughout my work. So apparently this is a pretty common phenomenon. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in today. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. I cover all kinds of subjects here, and if you'd like to have a personal session with me, you can reach me at isabellagreene.com. I love you, take care, namaste.